Hello, it's Andy from Email Love, and today we are going to integrate the Email Love Figma plugin with Salesforce Marketing Cloud. So this is one of the most popular enterprise email platforms out there, and many of our users are operating inside the Salesforce ecosystem. So this should be a useful video for anyone looking to do that. I'm going to switch over into Figma and just take a quick look at what is required before we jump into Salesforce. So here we have our newsletter on the left-hand side. It's ready to export. And from the drop-down menu on the export page of the plugin, I have selected Salesforce as the option. And then you can see here, we need a few different things to connect to our Salesforce account. So we need the REST-based URL. You'll need the client ID, the client secret, and then we will also want to give our Salesforce API key a unique name so that we can identify it. So that's what we're going to be looking for inside of our Salesforce account. And let's switch over into Salesforce. So here we are in Salesforce. And the first step is going to be to go into the setup. And so you can find the setup page under your name in the top right corner. Just click on setup. And then we are going to want to go into platform tools. So over here on the left-hand side, we have platform tools and then apps. And then we will want to select the installed package option. And then click on the new button up here. And give it a name. It can be whatever you want. Typically, it'll be something along the lines of Email Love Figma plugin. You can give it a description if you want, but that is optional. And then click on Save. Okay, so we have done the first step. What we'll now need to do is we will need to click on the Add Component button. And we will need to select API integration, then click on Next. Then click on Server to Server. And then under Email, we will want to select Read and Write Permission. And then under Saved, under Assets, sorry, we will want to select Read and Write as well. And then click on the Save button. Okay, here's our client secret. So I'm going to copy that. And I'm actually just going to paste that in my notepad so that I don't lose it for now. Then click on Finish. Okay, so if you remember from the beginning of the video, there's a few other things that we need. We need the REST base URL. So here, you can grab that from here. So I'm going to copy this here into my notepad. And then we also need the client ID, which is up here. Okay, so now we have the client ID, the client secret, and the REST base URL. So we are now ready to pop back into Figma to add those to our integration. Okay, so I'm going to grab the REST base URL first. the client ID, and the client secret. I'm giving it a unique name. In some cases, you may have multiple Marketing Cloud integrations. So you may have these for different clients or different parts of your business. So just make sure you give it a name that makes sense, and then click on Set API Key. Okay, so now we're good to go. So now we just simply need to select the template that we want to export, and then click on the blue Export to Salesforce button. This will kick off the process. It'll just take a few seconds, and you can see here that has successfully exported. Let's jump back into Salesforce, and I'll show you where the template ends up. Okay, so here we are back in our Salesforce account. I'm going to go into the email studio. And then if we go into content, the content tab up here, here we are. So this is where you can see your content builder templates. They all come into this content builder folder. And if I open this up, we can now see the template has been successfully updated. Yay. And then we can either edit this, we could edit the content, we get access directly to the HTML. Oops, let's click on OK. We could add AMP script in here, whatever we need to do. So that is the process, pretty quick and easy. So hopefully you found that useful. If you have any questions on how that works, please feel free to add a comment or reach out to me on our Discord community, where we are providing lots of support to Email Love Figma plugin customers. Hope that helps. Thanks.